My name is Michael Green. Usually when I say my name is Michael Green, people erupt with thunderous applause. Wait for it, wait for it. Hey, Fort Lauderdale, you ready to taste some wine? Ready to say, welcome to Fast Track to Wine Expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Green. Yeah! When you don't have to ask for it. In the short time I have with you, I am going to make you feel more comfortable and more confident with a beverage that I am so passionate about. In the short time I have with you, I am going to condense 32 weeks of wine education into 20 minutes. But before I get started, I'd like to find out a little bit about you. How many people here drink wine on a regular basis? 5 to 10 times a day. Call me. Call me. And has anyone here never been to a wine tasting before? Okay, you can leave. I'm only kidding. All you need is a corkscrew and a bottle, or a screw cap bottle, or a bag in the box to enjoy a bottle of wine. Let's start with week 1. Wine is made from grapes. Wine is the fermented juice of grapes, and the way you make wine is very simple. Sugar, which is found in the grape, plus yeast, which is found on the skin of the grape. Or you can add yeast, like you're making bread, cheese, or beer. Sugar plus yeast is going to give you a chemical reaction. Alcohol. Alcohol. Do I need an applause sign back here? Alcohol. Alcohol plus CO2, which is a gas. If you were to keep that gas in the bottle, what type of product might you have? Champagne or sparkling wine. But most products we come in contact with, most wines, the CO2, the gas goes away, and we're left with a wine that has between 10 and 14% alcohol. Woo! Yeah! You guys are quick on your feet. I like you guys. We're now on week 9. How many of you have walked into a wine shop before faced with a dizzying array of selections? 200 different Chardonnays, 500 different Cabernets, not knowing what makes one wine taste different from another? Yes. Scenario number 2. You walk into your favorite restaurant and you're presented with the wine list. And while we were taught to read from left to right, our eyes dart right to the right-hand side of the page, the price. It's amazing to me, as someone who loves wine so much, how many people order a bottle of wine with no earthly idea of what the wine will taste like. I'm going to suggest, if we take a macro approach to the world of wine, there are 5 things that will make one wine taste different from any other wine you will come in contact with. Number 1, the grape or grapes. More than anything else, it's going to be the raw material, the grape, that's going to give you the taste of wine. Now, there are over 10,000 grapes grown around the world, and you know many of them. Chardonnay, Cabernet, Sauvignon Blanc, Merlot, Pinot Gregario. Can you hear the jokes in the back? Number 2, region. And this is a great tip. If you know a little bit about geography, you'll know a lot about what a wine will taste like. Wines that come from cooler places, where the grapes don't have the opportunity to get as ripe, will taste lighter. Think Marlborough, New Zealand. Wines from warmer places, like the heat of the Napa Valley floor or southeastern Australia, will be more full-bodied and have higher degrees of alcohol.
Yeah!
Number 3, soil. There are many different soils you can plant vines. Clay, slate, granite, volcanic. All of these soils will give you different tastes. Number 4, vintage or weather. For me, a bottle of wine is a snapshot in time of one growing season. Certain years might be sunny, certain years might be haily or frosty or rainy. And different years will be different. And lastly, how was the wine made? 5, or winemaking. Example, thousands of choices a winemaker can make. Where to plant, how to ferment, when to harvest. This side of the room, you guys, you all go out to Napa Valley and harvest Chardonnay grapes and put them in oak barrels. So the resulting wines will taste this side of the room. Thank you. And this side of the room, I take those same Chardonnay grapes and put them in a stainless steel or other impermeable vessel, and the resulting wines might just taste fruity. So, the next time you go to purchase a bottle of wine at a wine store or in a restaurant, you ask yourself, what's the grape? What's the region? What's the soil? What was the vintage like? And how was the wine made? Unfortunately, though, this information is rarely given to you on the back label, like you're reading the ingredients in a can of Campbell's soup, but it's something to think about. We're now on week 23. If I can get serious for a moment.
Alcohol. Good luck.
If I could get serious for a moment, part of the occupational hazard of my work is that on a weekly basis, I need to taste more than 200 wines in a week. Writing an article on the wines of Colchagua Valley in Chile or Stellenbosch, South Africa, I need to travel to fabulous places and stay at wonderful hotels and have really great food. But also, I might need to taste through 200 wines in a morning. You were late on that cue. In a morning. If there was not a methodology as to how to taste wine, I would generally be on the floor by 8 a.m. This man knows all too well about what I speak. I'm going to suggest today a way to taste wine as a way to remember it. I call it the 6 S's of wine tasting. See, swirl, smell. Everybody.
See, swirl, smell.
Sip, swish, spit.
Sip, swish, spit.
Now, I have been informed by Buick management, and specifically Chris A.A., who you met earlier, who's in the back, that today, spit can be replaced with savor, swallow, and enjoy. Up our first glass of wine, our white wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc from Sonoma called Rodney Strong. I think it's one of the most food-friendly wines on the planet and one of the best Sauvignon Blancs coming out of California today. Let's go through the 6 S's of wine tasting. C, note the wine's color. To do this, you hold the glass from the stem or from the foot. From the stem or from the foot. In other words, we do not cup, we do not fondle, we do not caress the bowl of the wine. You know, I feel like I'm reading from the Human Resource Manual of a major U.S. corporation. No cupping, no fondling, no caressing. But I settled that lawsuit. To see the wine's color, you take the glass and you tilt it away from you at a 45-degree angle above a white surface. You can use your napkin. Tilt it away from you at a 45-degree angle. If while you're doing this, you feel anything wet on your leg, you tip too far. You're looking at the outermost rim, and here's a tip. A wine that looks light will taste light. What's the color of this wine?
Light.
It's light. It's light pale. It's got a light straw color to it with a little bit of a greenish tinge. It looks to me a little bit like cat's piss. Excuse me, un peu de pipi de chat. Alrighty, now let's give the wine a bit of a swirl. Introduce some oxygen into the wine. An important part of wine tasting. And now, stick your nose in the glass and smell it. Madame, you need to stick your nose all the way into the glass. The wine is not going to come out and say, "Hello, I'm Sauvignon." You can't see this, but this woman is now blushing like a white Zinfandel. See, swirl, smell is a vital part of wine tasting. The majority of taste is smell. Our mouth can only perceive 5 basic taste sensations: sweet, sour, bitter, salt, and savory. But everything else is in the nose. See, swirl, smell, sip, swish, savor. Let's taste this first wine. Was this wine skim milk, regular milk, or heavy cream?
Skim milk.
Skim milk. I was really asking, is this wine light, medium, or full? To me, this wine is light, clean, crisp, and dry, and the finish makes me want to go like this. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Everybody, call me. You can all call me. Or